Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're taking a trip down memory lane to check out a real hidden gem from the late 90s, the game Circuit Beat for the PlayStation 1. Released only in Japan back in 1998, this one kind of flew under most people's radar in the West. But here we are in 2025, looking back at a game that might have been a little ahead of its time or just really weirdly charming in its own way. At first glance, Circuit Beat might seem like just another late 90s racing game. You see cars, tracks, a pretty techno soundtrack, and menus that have just enough English to make you feel like you're hacking into something cool. But it's not quite like Gran Turismo, or Ridge Racer for that matter. Instead, it kind of sits in this weird little space between simulation and arcade racing, without really fully committing to either one. To put it simply, Gran Turismo, which came out just a year before in '97, totally changed the game for racing fans with its deep tuning options and realistic feel. Then there's Ridge Racer Type 4 from 1998, which was all about arcade fun, smooth drifting physics, and a soundtrack that you couldn't forget. As for Circuit Beat, well, it kind of took bits and pieces from both, but instead of carving out its own path, it feels more like a fan's love letter written in broken English. Or maybe like a fan mod of a game that never actually existed. And let's chat about the music. This is where Circuit Beat really comes alive. The soundtrack is this energetic, trance-heavy mix that screams late 90s club scene. Honestly, it's like Whip Out took a chill pill and then went for a drive. The music is held up way better than I expected, and honestly, it's probably one of the coolest parts of the game even in 2025. In a way, Circuit Beat kind of stands in for a lot of lost art, something ambitious, a little strange, and maybe not perfectly polished. It didn't shake up the world or anything, but it definitely gave it a shot. And honestly, there's something kind of beautiful about that. Especially these days when retro gaming isn't just about feeling nostalgic, it's like digging up old treasures. In 2025, Circuit Beat is just this quirky little gem for collectors and anyone who loves diving into PlayStation history. It's got that authentic, low-poly, crunchy look that you just can't fake. If you're into hunting down obscure imports, trying out experimental racers, or just want to say, hey, I've played that weird game nobody talks about, then this one's right up your alley. If you enjoyed this trip down the retro rabbit hole, give the video a thumbs up, subscribe for more hidden classics, and tell me in the comments, what's your favorite weird PS1 game that no one ever talks about? Until next time, keep it old school and stay speedy.